What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Milwaukee Brewers versus Detroit Tigers Major League Baseball matchup going down Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so because we have a lot of action lined up for the week ahead. We've got Major League Baseball on the board. We've got NBA. The NHL regular season wraps up on Thursday, so make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for more of a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays, closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers. The Milwaukee Brewers sending out Jose Quintana for the start in this one, while Keider Montero is making the start for the Detroit Tigers, his 2025 debut. Montero last year, 6-6, a 4.76 ERA. But the thing that I noticed with Keider Montero is that, he started the year last year sort of in a bumpy fashion. He gave up a couple of home runs, and he did the sort of same thing. He had a late start to the year. He didn't start his rookie season, didn't get the call until May 29th. It was a doubleheader against the Pittsburgh Pirates, and then we didn't see him again until, the late part of June. And in those two starts, he had given up a combined 9 runs over 8 and 2/3 innings of work, settled down a little bit, but then started to get shelled again, at and after the All-Star break. His 4 starts surrounding the All-Star break from July 13th to the 1st of August, he had a 7.66 ERA. Then there were other starts where, his final 5 starts in the month of August, he was much better, where he had given up 3 earned runs or less in 4 of his 5 starts worth a 3.46 ERA. So it was a lot of inconsistency with Keider Montero last season. You never really knew what you were going to get. There's starts where he was really good, and there were other starts where he was just not so good. But the one thing that I think that kind of rang true for the most part is that there, more often than not, he struggled on the road, and especially down the stretch. I mean, in his final 2 road starts of the season, he didn't make it out of the 5th inning, gave up 5 runs in each of those 2 starts, and now starts the season on the road against a Milwaukee Brewers team that has been a lot better against right-handed pitching than lefties this season. So I do think that they're going to be able to get to Montero fairly easily in this game, at least if Montero starts the same way, it starts 2025 the same way he started 2024. On the other side, though, you have the Detroit Tigers going up against Jose Quintana, who, was rock solid in his debut, 7 innings of shutout ball. We gave up 4 hits against the Arizona Diamondbacks, and Arizona Diamondbacks that don't necessarily hit lefties that well. They're around league average, but they do hit .252 with a low strikeout rate. That's why Quintana only had 2 strikeouts in that start, but still, he was really solid in that outing, and I think he can be solid here. He has had issues in the past against the Detroit Tigers, but hasn't faced them since 2022. Does have an 8.14 ERA in his last 5 starts against him going back to 2017. But Quintana was really solid last year, a 3.75 ERA. Like I said, strong start to this year, facing a Detroit team that's hitting just .229 against lefties this season with a 26.9% strikeout rate. That's just outside the 10 highest in baseball. And I think that, Quintana could at least deliver another strong start here. Quintana, I would say more often than not last year, was a guy that could give you those strong innings, at least in the early part, and then turn it over to the bullpen. That's why I'm rolling with the Brewers in the first 5 in this game. I think that Quintana can help Milwaukee establish a lead, maybe go 5 shutout innings, get a run or 2 from the Brewers against Montero, and like I said, I think they roll through the first 5. The only reason why I'm not backing them full game is because I still do not trust that Brewers bullpen. So give me the Brewers on the money line in the first 5, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.